Hi everyone, welcome to another daily Forex market analysis. Today is the 16th of August. Let's get started on the DXY. So if you start on the daily time frame, you can see price was at the support this week. It's rejected it, it's formed a double bottom. And yesterday it was a bullish candlestick, so we were buying. However, today it's a red candlestick, it's bearish, indicates that it's going down today. If you go to the H4 time frame, it'll give you a better understanding what's happened. So yesterday, as you can see, it rejected support and it was a massive bullish engulfing candle, reached the H4 resistance, and now looks as though it's going to be reversing back. So what I expect it to do, it's come to this resistance. It's now going to go back down, potentially all the way here, or if not, you can see there's a trend line here. It might just bounce back off here before going up. However, today's move is a Friday. I expect it to go down. So because we're expecting DXY to go down, remember the USD pairs are negatively correlated. So DXY going down results in the EURUSD and GBPUSD going up. So we'll have a see if that is the case. So like I said, DXY is going down today. So we'd expect buy trades on EURUSD, GBPUSD. But before that, let's look at EURJPY. So on the daily time frame, you can see it is a red candlestick bearish, which indicates we are selling today. So if you look at your daily always gives you indication where price is going and what you're going to do that day. If it's red, it means you're selling. If it's a green candlestick on the daily, it means you're buying. If you go to the H4 time frame, you can see yesterday it went from one H4 level to another, and now it's breached this H4. What could happen is it could either just completely go down, or it could retest it and then go down. But it's breached it, so it is going down. And if I update the H4 levels, so if I get the Fibonacci updated now, so if we look at H1, you can see yes, it always moves from one level to another. That is why trading support and resistance is really easy, really great as well. So as you can see, yesterday I took a trade, and you can see I entered on this candlestick here at 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, at a 6 pip loss and a 31 pip win, and that's a risk to reward ratio nearly 5. So as you can see, look at that entry, and look at that, it went all the way down from trading from one level to another, only London session, and I made 30 pips. Easy as that, guys. So if I delete that and update the H4, so now we are going from this level where is it? The high of the day to the low, which is here. That is your H4 level. Look at that. And look at the accuracy here as well. See, this will be the most recent level. And on H4, we can expect price to go here. This would be TP1, this would be TP2. So I expect price to go to this level here. And if we go to H1, so we can get our intraday trading levels for today, it would fall on the similar level of the yellow, which is the H4 zone. So this would be the high the previous day. These are your breakers, so this shows me price action for the previous day. This is the low of yesterday. So as you can see, once price is at these levels, if price was here and it retests it and it goes up, we'd look for buy trades here. However, price has breached it, and oh shit, if I just show you, so now price has breached this H4 zone. Price has breached this H4 zone. So now I was expecting price to retest it, then go down. And on the retest, when it forms a lower high, that's when we would enter a trade. However, as you can see, it didn't do that. It's continued to just go down. It might have a little pullback now, and then we can enter a trade. But right now, I wouldn't take a trade, because if I take a trade now, it can retest all the way up, and it would knock me out my stop loss. And if I have my stop loss here, which if I show you, it's too large of a stop loss, and the risk to reward ratio isn't great. So as you can see, I'm risking 18 pips to win 18. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. That's not how you trade. This is how my setup would be. risking 5 pips to win 30. That's a risk to reward ratio of 5.56. So that's how you use your risk to reward ratio tool. And if I show you now what I'm expecting price to slightly have a pullback, retest this H4 and H1 level, and then if it does make a bearish candlestick again, I'll enter sell trade, and that would be TP up to here. So that would be our trade set for today. If we now look at, oh fuck's sake, man, let me just update that. So if we look at the DXY before we go into Euro USD, you can see DXY was bearish. DXY is going down. As I said, remember, indicates that Euro USD and GBP USD is going up. So we'll look at Euro USD first. If you look at the daily on Euro USD, we can see that it is a green candlestick, which indicates buyers are into the market. It is a bullish day to buy. That would be the most recent daily, which is a high low, and that's a high high. Your daily levels are in red, where I'm only trading support and resistance, guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm just repeating the process that I've been for the last 6 months. Now if we look at the H4 levels, this is your H4 level where it's formed a higher high. This is a most recent higher low on the H4 level, so this would be my new H4 zone. And if we go to H1, let's have a look here. Look at H1 yesterday, we can see the intraday levels 100% to 0, and price went from this level all the way to this intraday trading level. So that's the benefit of using these intraday levels in blue. So that's what I set up before yesterday. So once price is here, we can expect it to move here, and it did that. It went all the way down, as you can see. And not only did it do that, this is why we use the Fibonacci tool. I'll just show you. So when you know price has gone to 0%, which it did do, as you can see, look, it went all the way down, made a lower high, went all the way down. This is the 0%. The whole point of Fibonacci tool is to see if it breaks this level, where's it going next? Well, it'll tell you here. This is a minus 23% Fibonacci, and this is a minus 61, and this falls on a H4 level. And as you can see, once price made a lower high, it went all the way down to form a lower low on a H4 time frame. So you could have took a sell here or here, but obviously that's difficult because there's one massive candlestick where it went down. But that's the whole point of Fibonacci. It just helps you predict where price is going next. So it breached the 0%, and now it will go to the minus 61, which has done, and you can see it's retested it. It's formed a double bottom potentially, and now it's going back up. And why is it going up? Because remember, DXY is bearish, so we can expect buy trades on Euro USD, and it looks as though that's exactly the case. So if I just show you my new intraday levels, so if I get rid of that, so from the high of the day, which is here, yesterday, to the low of the day, this is your H1 intraday trading levels. When price comes to this level support or this level resistance, we take a buy or a sell. In this case, price was relatively close to the support. This is during Asian session. Where's 8 o'clock? This is London session now. You can see buyers are into the market. You could potentially take a buy trade, sorry. It isn't a very strong, high probable trade because it's not on a level. It's in the middle. So if we take a buy trade now, it could potentially retrace all the way back here. So that's a risk. However, with DXY being so bearish, you could enter a buy trade now. Well, you should have done it 2 hours ago. I'm doing this late. It's 11:30 now. I usually do the videos in the morning, but I had a meeting today, so I couldn't do so. But even that is a hammerhead, so it indicates buyers into the market. So if you go to M15, break it down further, that is a potential trade you could take. And you know what? I'm just going to take it to see how it goes. but I wouldn't recommend. It's not a high probable setup, because remember, we only trade at support or resistance. Okay, so I'm not actually going to take that trade because you can see the candlestick currently, so I'm just going to wait and see how it plays out. But this trade setup is risking 7 pips to win 24, so that's a 3.3 risk to reward ratio. Let's move on to GBP USD. Daily is bullish, as we can expect. It's a buy trade today only. If we go to the H4 time frame, we can see this is your H4 level, and that was the other one from here, which you can see it's breached. So if we use our fib tool on the H4 from one level to another, I can expect price to come to this region here, potentially. So I'm just going to put that there. That would be H4 TP. And if we go to H1, here's another trade setup I took yesterday. Unfortunately hit stop loss, but it was a correct analysis. Hit stop loss here, otherwise I would have won 27 pips. You can see trading one level to another. Price always moves from one level to another. That's how accurate support and resistance can be. To get the fib tool out, to use it from the high of the day to the low, so it would be here to here. These would be your levels before the market opened today, and as you can see, price has breached the H1 resistance as well. We were expecting price to come back down, however it has breached it and gone up to this level here, and it's going to go to -61. So you could have took a buy trade here at 8 o'clock this morning, and if you did, this would have been your risk to reward ratio. So I've missed the trade. Stop loss just underneath this high low, risking 12 pips to win 38. So risk to reward ratio of nearly 3. But yeah, I've missed that trade as well. So we'll go to USDCAD. Let's have a look if there's any trade setups. Again, here's a trade that I took yesterday, risking 5 pips to win 30. Entered on this bullish engulfing candlestick. Easy as that. For up on the daily is bullish, indicating buy. We're buying today. Move this daily here. Go to H4. You can see there's a H4 level here, and then this would be the most recent H4 level there. Go to H1, get the Fibonacci retracement tool out. So the high of the day to the low for the previous day. So this is the low of the day. That's the high. Price is approaching resistance. I would be expecting to potentially sell this if price rejects this level and goes down. So that would be my trade set for today. Risking 6 pips to win 37. Last trade of the day, last currency, EJ. It's a red candlestick today, so it would indicate sells today. And if we go to H4, we can see that H4 was breached. So this would be your high-low, most recent one. H4 level was breached. Resistance was breached, now acting as support. It went all the way to -61. Remember, guys, how I said how accurate Fibonacci tool is. It breached it. How did I know where it's going to go? It's going to go to -61, and it did that exactly. If we go to the H1, you'll see exactly how it works. That was a sell trade I took yesterday. It didn't work out. So how did I use this Fibonacci tool? So this is Thursday. If we look at Wednesday, the low of the day to the high, low of the day to the high, 100% is 0. You can see it's retested to -38 and it's breached resistance. It's gone all the way past the -23, all the way to -61. Look at that, how accurate that is. It went all the way up, it's gone to the -61, and now it looks to be retracing back down. That is how accurate Fibonacci tool is. So your most up-to-date levels would be, I'm going to leave that H1, H4 there for now, because if I show you, you had a H4 level here. So it could retest just going back up, so we'll see. Anyway, H1. So these would be your levels today. For fuck's sake. Low of the day to the high on the previous day. These are your new H1 levels. Prices are at H1 level at the moment. You potentially could take a sell trade, but with this H4 zone here, you know what, I'm going to have to update this H4 zone because I don't like it. So I'm going to make this the new H4 zone. And I expect sells today on EJ. And it has. So 8 o'clock in the morning would have been a really good trade. I've kind of missed it, but still potential. You could tend to take a sell trade now. So I will take a sell trade now. So you highlight the H1 candlestick. That's the candle I'm entering on. It would have been better if I entered here at 9 o'clock in the morning. That would have been the trade setup. Something like that, risking 15 pips to win 162. That would have been an excellent setup, but unfortunately I missed it. So I'm doing this live with you guys to show you. So you want an M15. This is a candlestick I'm entering on. Stop loss just should be here, but I'm not putting a 37 pip stop loss. That's far too high. So in this case, I'm just going to have it here, which is a 19 pip stop loss. Even that's really high, but I can't go any lower than that. That's just above the last lower high. And we'll see how that plays out, because that's the only trade setup I'm taking right now as we speak. So I hope you enjoyed that session, guys. I've gone through EURUSD, GBPUSD, USDCAD and EJ. I've shown you how to use support and resistance and how I enter and exit my trade setups with appropriate risk management. If you enjoyed this, I hope you can like, share and subscribe. Please bear in mind I've got a website in development, so I have got a course in development as well, which will teach you exactly how to interpret candlesticks and how to read the market. This is just a breakdown of charts that I do on a daily basis. However, a course is coming out, and also a subscription service as well, where I can give you in-depth analysis in terms of how to enter and exit trades, and a lot more information will be provided when the time comes. Take care, guys. I hope you have a nice weekend. See you soon.